It started about 3 years ago where we found a lot of our neighbors were selling some of their homes and moving to smaller patio homes and apartments as their kids leave the nest. Well, we made a decision that we raised our children here, but we'd like to stay, so we had to make some renovations to the home.
We found that Artisan was just, it had everything that we wanted. We saw a lot of innovative ideas. Our designer, Julie, was just a wonderful help with positioning all the items that we wanted.
Because we made some major changes. We changed the whole layout. Things like where to put the microwave. Julie came up with a brilliant idea of a drawer microwave inside the island.
I love my sink. A lot more room to clean dishes in, and it's hidden from view. I think Brian was the whole reason for us to go on with the kitchen.
I worked in a couple of Italian restaurants growing up. I've always loved cooking.
I want to see a real chef working, see how he makes the dishes different from what my husband usually works with.
Today was a little bit different twist on our normal home invasion.
I'd mentioned to him that on weekends, my mother-in-law would come over and we would do a different traditional Chinese food that I'd like to learn.
I started cooking when I came here, and mostly I cook Chinese food.
They go in and say, why don't you show us how to do it, and for once, we'll be the students.
You know, we're not too old and we're not too proud to learn something new every time we're out in the kitchen.
I'm cooking today here with Young Yi, and today we're going to be making some authentic Chinese dumplings with an authentic Chinese grandma. So first we're going to start with some ground pork.
Put some chicken stock in.
Okay, go right ahead.
You want to do it?
Yeah, go ahead. We had the scallions, a little bit of sugar.
Vegetables and ginger.
So all of it?
All of it.
Okay, we put it all in here. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of wine, sesame oil. What is this called?
Chanfen.
Okay.
Okay?
And that's just what holds it together, kind of binds it together a little bit, okay? We added some very, very thinly sliced Napa cabbage, a little bit of salt, and of course, I had my my translation book here, so I did a little bit better. I've been really practicing my Chinese. I'm getting pretty good, but I brought this just in case. When she asked me for one of the particular tools to make it with, I kind of grabbed the wrong one. And we use this?
No, no, no.
Oh, not
Here
this.
they go.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to the book here.
He looked it up, what's the thing I am telling him, and he doesn't understand, so he looked at the dictionary.
Well, we actually made the wontons from scratch using flour and water, and of course we had a machine that we rolled them out with.
You put your filling inside the dough and press them together.
I had a little bit of trouble only because it's something that I'm not used to, but I got taught by a professional and they come out absolutely fantastic. And then we fried them in a very, very little bit of oil, and then you steam them.
And after a few minutes, you check the bottom turned brown, and you add water and let it steam.
They stick to the pan, and they're called pot stickers. They were absolutely fabulous. Okay, now we're going to sample our wares. What do you think? Ready?
Is it good?
Oh, that's delicious. I just found my new favorite food. That's awesome. Thank you.
We're doing something different today on Come Dine With Me. They're teaching me how to cook tun yobe. Did I do okay?
Tun yobe.
I'm with Brian and Ingrid in this beautiful artisan kitchen, and we're making a Chinese pancake with, of course, my spin. It's going to be a little bit on the Italian side, and we're going to put some fresh basil. We're going to put some prosciutto instead of Spam. I nixed the Spam idea. I said, no, Brian can't do Spam. We're going to do prosciutto.
Spam's not Chinese.
No, it's not Chinese. I don't know what Spam is, but that's okay. And then we're going to add some scallions, and you made a beautiful dough. They already had the dough made. It's a very thin dough made very simply. Warm water and flour, salt. Roll it out real thin.
You let it sit for a couple hours, at least an hour, let it rest.
Once it's thin enough, we put oil, salt, and then chopped scallions on it.
And I thought it was neat that Marco brought in the prosciutto and the basil.
So after it was filled, Ingrid took it and rolled it up.
Twisted it.
Almost like a burrito, you want to say. And then twisted the daylights out of it so that it has all these little ridges in there. And now the next step is going to be to...
We'll cut it in half.
Cut it in half. And then tell me the culinary term you just gave me that you were going to...
Smush it.
Smush it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll it like a pancake.
You roll it out to about, half an inch thick.
So Ingrid, I think you trained him well. Brian has done this once or twice before. Let's head to the stove and get these cooking. Then we fried it in some more corn oil.
5 minutes on each side, around 350 is what we set the grill at. And I thought the prosciutto really made a difference. We've never done it that way before, and I think we found a new love. I think we'll be making those Chinese pancakes with prosciutto more often.
So let's give this a try. Let's see how we turned out with our prosciutto and our basil. Please join me.
Right.
Wow, that's really cool.
Well, that's very good.
Thank you for teaching me your culture.
Excellent.
That was awesome. Tun yobi. Over all these home invasions that we've done over the seasons, this was totally different. Now we're going into homes and people want to show us how to cook. They want to teach us their favorite family recipes.
So it was kind of strange for me, being a very amateur chef, to actually show anybody how to do anything in the kitchen, but I thought it was a nifty combination. I think it worked.
I really enjoyed having everyone working here today. It was nice to have my mother here. She just recently moved to the area, and I think this was definitely a fun thing to do as a family.
We did some Chinese cooking. It's wonderful, and it's a good day. I was happy.
Come dine with me, Western New York.